Good afternoon, punters. Now we have a very important documentary for you, and this is how to rate horses second up. Many horses can win first up, and then you wonder why they end up with a duck egg in their form guide, and I'll tell you why. There's a big difference between the fitness levels of horses second up. So follow these. The picture here, this is a typical horse second up. Its blood count would have dropped back to 17, its fitness 95, after maybe a good first up run or even a win. Generally, horses rated second up will come in, and you'll know the pictures. It's a 1795, 1794, even 17 or 1696. They've had one run, so their fitness levels are up. So what happens is that the good run from the first up effort takes all the nutrition and drops the blood count dramatically. This is where it drops off, is the blood count. If it had a high blood count and performed second up, it will have a low blood count under 18 days. You must watch the days in your form guide. Now a horse that's had 21 days or more to recover from its first up run can come in at 1897. So it may have started on an 1897 for a first up win. Then after about 14 days, 16 days, it's down to 1795. Then its blood count comes good, and its fitness improves, puts on a little bit of weight, and it's back in winning form. So all in all, read how many days since your horse has started after its first up run. I really do like over 21 days to be safe if you don't get a chance to rate your horses. This is another horse that can look after its first up run, 16 blood, 92. Again, it might have been fitter. So this horse, it's still a fair way from it because of its 92 fitness. But its blood count is way down, its power and strength's gone, and it's no muscle on muscle yet. It's early in this preparation for this horse. It could be a stayer. It could maybe not peak till its fourth run, where it's been set for, say, a 2400 or 3200 distance race. So a lot of horses go backwards after their first up performance. Now this is a nice horse, okay? This is things you can strike with your group horses. They might give them 21 days off and they'll bounce back up to an 1897, 18 blood. They're fit to win second up. It might be 30 days, it might be 32 days, but these horses can win second up. They've had time to recover from taking all the nutritions and blood count out of their maybe a big effort first up, maybe to win a group race. As long as the trainer has given them, to me, 21 to 27 days to recover and then start in its preparation all over again. This is a nice rating to win second up. So when you're looking at first and second up horses, you must look at the days in the form guide. There's a small majority of horses that will perform 14 days, and that will be in the form guide, so you'd have to circle that. But in generally, probably about 98% of the horses, if they run under 21 days, under 18 days, second up, and especially if they're up in distance, and especially if they're drawing a wide barrier, you can lay them. There's a fair chance their blood count will be down and their fitness will be lower also. When I was a journalist, many horses were black booked after their first up run, and then punters were told 17 days later, these things are really good things. And I said no, no, no. Too short after their first up fitness, and the majority of the time they got beat. So punters weren't on the right type of information. They did not know fitness. They did not know or understand the science of fitness. So you do need to look at the days between first up and second up, and if it's too short, don't bet. %, the reason why you went on the punt, because of superior fitness of one horse over another horse. As I said, there's no blood counts in your form guide. There's no pound strength in your form guide. There's no fitness. There's also no second up fitness ratings in your form guide. Now, the common factor of horses racing 18 days and under is low blood counts. It's very much 95% of the case. A low blood count will be in a horse in a short period, second up for maybe a good first up run. You can take this as Bible, but a low blood count is in a horse second up in a short period of time. So second up horses, it's a time factor. Under 18 days, I don't like, especially if up in distance. Around about 21 to 28 days, I don't mind backing them, right? Because I'm fairly confident they've had a letdown in fitness, and now they'll be bouncing back up to peak at 100% fitness. So that's horses first up and second up. Coming out shortly will be Equestrian, how to win an Olympic medal, be a champion, and then also my little favourite, getting the Greyhounds fit, which I was successful in winning many races quite a few years ago. Thank you.